I have a tier list, and I thought of several themes for it, but I settled on just one that I came up with. And when was that? That was junior year, my junior year of college? Sophomore year. College graduation. Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, CB and I went out with some friends slash co-workers to drink, and after the first bar, all of them, yeah, your grad year. After the first bar, everybody went to a second place, and I was like, my apartment's right there, I'm gonna dip. Thanks, y'all. And CB was my boyfriend at the time, so I was like, text me if you need me. But he came over to stay at my place for the night, and he was just like, not good. I had never seen him so bad. And yeah, he was crying in my chest, like embarrassed and ashamed. Like he felt so bad that he couldn't control himself at the second bar, even though I told him to. Yeah, that was a time. We were young, we learned. Okay, so the tier list theme. The theme is, how would each agent celebrate somebody's birthday? I thought of other generic rankings like best ultimate skill animation, or what was it? Oh my god, I had one that was really cool. I thought about like agent story ranking, but that was just limited to S ranks. You're getting all the tea. Yeah, it's not even tea, it's just the history. Yeah, I thought of several things, but I decided to stick with the birthday theme and thought this might be fun. So there's the tier list. I've already sorta made one. Whoops. I pre-built this, but we can always change the tiers as we go. We went to 3 places. I got real drunk, and then you were sad because graduating meant losing a bunch of friends. Aw, that's sad. But you ended up with me, though. Making us think instead of just picking favorites. Exactly, yeah. I thought maybe, because if we were to choose favorites, y'all would know where Anton would end up, and that's not really interesting. But I come across situational tier lists on HoYoLab and thought maybe that would be fun. So I came up with this one. I went ahead and made some tiers, but we can always change them. But I'm pretty proud of these. I stuck with like the SABC titles, so pretty proud of this. It goes from like hype level, so the top is like extra excited, and then the lower you go, it's like less excitement. Oh yeah, I'm not a fan of vomiting in general. It used to be really bad. I used to have pretty much a phobia of vomiting, like seeing, hearing, or doing it myself, but yeah, that was an unpleasant time. But I'm just glad that CB wasn't like blacked out. Gift cards should be above forgets, at least they remember. Oh, I wanted to do that too, but I wanted to stick with the EFG. I guess F could be the lowest rank. I wanted to keep it alphabetical, but that's fine. Okay, we got 2 votes for that, so let's make that happen. So yeah, top tier, we got surprise birthday party planner. This is the agent that like knows months ahead that someone's birthday is coming up. They want to make it the perfect day, but they don't want it to be known. So they do their best to have a plan, game plan, ready for that game day. That's the top tier. Second tier always knows what gift to get. This is like your best friend. Like they may not be a party person, but they know you well, and they do their best to make you feel known and special and loved. Third Third tier, best friend to hang out with. This is the agent that knows how to have a good time. Maybe they're not like rich enough for a party or a gift, but they always do their best to make sure you have a special day. Focus on you. Fourth tier, comments / texts happy birthday before the day ends. I mean, this is, I think, middle tier is pretty fitting. This is, I feel like, most people would do nowadays, especially if you're distant, living far from somebody. A simple happy birthday text. Digs up a last minute gift. At least they remembered and they made it on that day. And then the next one, eventually texts happy birthday. Eventually could mean like at some point during your birthday or the day after or that week. Eventually they'll remember and say happy birthday. And then we got a gift card. Not a whole lot of thought or love. It's just like, here you go. And then flat out forgets. Bottom tier, I have unknown. I went ahead and put the two new girls there because we don't really know their personalities yet. You've been all of these, have you really? That's funny. Yeah, so this is what I came up with as a preliminary tier list, but we can always edit or rearrange as we feel fit. You already know where you want to put Anton, really? I'm curious. I don't know where I would put him, honestly. I haven't given this much thought other than making the tiers, so let's try this out. I think this is alphabetical, so we got Soldier 11, number 11 to start with. Anton, great planner, terrible at surprises. Okay, that sounds like I think I might agree. I think he would be in the second tier. We could go ahead and put him up there. So I'm thinking Anton would be always knows what gift to get. We've seen him shopping for his coworkers, and he often talks about presents for his coworkers. So I think like he would be the most thoughtful gift giver. CB agrees. He gets too excited, and so you know it's coming a while away. Okay. So would you put him at the top? Like he plans a birthday. He plans a surprise birthday, but he wouldn't be able to keep that secret. Isn't he the one who didn't know what gift to get and had to ask the proxy? Yes, but that was just for Kaleda. He knew what to get for Ben and Grace, and he had an idea for Kaleda, but he couldn't decide between two options, so he asked the proxy for a final call. You say best friend for Anton, so that's the third tier? Interesting. I think he would be a gift giver. He really cares about what his friends would enjoy. Like he really thinks about others. If you tell him to get the book, he's like, nah. Nah. Totally agree on the gift giver. Okay, we got 2 for gift giver. I shall put him up there for now. He always knows what to gift. Now that that's out of the way. Soldier 11. I feel like she would just be a comment / text. She doesn't seem like a celebratory person, but she definitely would remember the details. Like she knows when your birthday is, so she would just... Oh, you think Silver? You think Soldier would just forget? Always knows what gift to get, Ripster. No, stop. That's not Anton. Yeah, I think Soldier 11 would just be a pretty low-key celebration. I can't really see her like dragging you to places or getting you like an exorbitant gift. Forgets as in she doesn't care enough to learn people's birthdays. I don't think that's necessarily accurate. I would disagree. All her meetups are at midnight, so maybe in the eventually rank. Oh, that's a great point. She might be too busy to think about texting, I guess. I can be convinced in eventually. Okay. That seems like a good middle ground. I'll put that there. she would eventually say happy birthday. Nekomata, though, she seems like a surprise birthday planner just because she's so mischievous. Like, she always has some kind of plan, a trick up her sleeve. If not that, I would say she could be a good hangout buddy. Yeah, I think she'd be excited enough to celebrate somehow. Yeah, maybe not all the way in a party planner. I think she'd be a best friend to hang out with. Oops. You want to joke and say gift card, but it's a fish, but in reality she'd be on the upper tiers. That's funny. In that sense, maybe she could be always knows what gift to get, and she always gets you a fish. Yeah, I mean, well, although knowing the cunning hairs, they're always broke, so I don't know if she could afford a gift, so she would at least hang out with you, is my verdict on that one. We can always edit this later. Then, our favorite Ben... Oh man, I actually don't know. You think Ben's a gift card? Ben would be a gift giver. Okay, we got two ends of the spectrum. At least we can agree that he would get you something. And I would agree. I definitely think he wants to present you with something, but like, to what degree? I'm leaning towards gift card just because he's more money oriented and he is so busy and stressed all the time. I don't think he would put that much thought into a gift. He's not a party planner, but he seems thoughtful and he hangs around Anton a lot. Feel like he gets you a nice card with cash inside. He's like the chill uncle. Yeah, I kind of agree with that now. Gift giver for Ben. Ooh. Gift card, but it's a nice gift card. Yeah. I am leaning towards gift card. Okay. We're all on the same page. Nice Uncle Ben. Oh, I shouldn't say Uncle Ben. I don't want him to die. Just Ben. Big Ben. He'd probably be anxious about getting you the wrong thing, so gift card to say. That's also true. Yeah, I can see that for Ben. Awesome. Corin. Corin? Oh, this is awkward. Uncle Ben! Yeah, I shouldn't say that. Sokaku called him Uncle Ben once. It was cute. Oh yeah, that's right, she did. During one of the trust events with her. That was super cute. Thank you, Uncle Ben. I don't know about Corin. Corin would plan a nice tea party. Ooh, that sounds cute. Okay, I can be convinced that way. Yeah, she seems thoughtful about her friends. Not like super hype kind of celebration, but I can definitely see her preparing something. I can't imagine her buying a gift. She doesn't seem the type to hang out, really. But she wouldn't be as careless as to dig up a last-minute gift, though, so... Yeah, we can put her up there in the party. Alright. Wow, I never thought I'd put Corin above Anton in anything, but wow. Here we are. She probably made homemade treats too. Yes, that's cute. Lucy. Lucy seems like a gift giver to me. Especially with how rich her family is. I think Lucy would get you the most expensive gift imaginable, even if you don't understand the value. Anton is proud of Corin. He's okay with it. For sure, that's true, yeah. You go, bro! Lucy would pretend to forget? Should I add that? as a tier. I kind of like that idea, but I think she would at least buy a gift. Maybe a last minute gift? Like she pretends to forget and then she gives you something expensive. Last minute gift. Okay, I can concur. Good middle ground. Yeah, I think that's pretty fitting. Piper would forget. I think Piper would be the forget tier. She does not seem like a partier. She doesn't seem to care much about others. All she wants is a scratch card. Eventually texts. She gets you scratch cards. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I got. Eventually texts. She's busy sleeping, then wakes up like, oh, oops. That's true. That kind of feels on brand for her. Okay, yeah, I guess she's not as heartless as to forget. She can eventually text. She needs to see a sleep doctor, like, girl, please. Yeah, she does. Soukaku. Ooh, Soukaku sounds like a birthday planner to me. Like she has such a childlike excitement. I think she would be the one to be like, guys, we gotta do something special for Miyabi's birthday, you know? And she would be the one to be like, we need like 15 birthday cakes and 10 pizzas and 3 gallons of Coke. Like she would be the one to organize the party mainly for the food. She knows all the best birthday restaurants. Ooh, yeah. I'm convinced. I think she would be the two lollies up there. 3 gallons of cookie. No, that's not what I meant. Ellen would be a text. Not eventually. I think she has it in her calendar, but she only is a texter. Like, happy birth. Yeah, I mean, if she's really close with you, she would hang out, but I think she would just be a texter. A great friend to hang out with. Imagine her gifting her a drawing. Aww. Ellen is another pretends like Lucy. Oh, Nah, I think she cares enough to remember. Like, we saw her worry about her friends in her agent story, finally. Lucy is a tsundere, so that's why she pretends to forget, but I think Ellen actually is, like, chill about it. Like, I don't make this a big deal kind of thing. I guess so. I can kind of see that. She's definitely low-key. Maybe she could dig up a last-minute gift. Like, she's so busy with her commissions with Victoria Housekeeping that she's like, oh, shoot, I should probably get a gift. That's what happens. I think she just texts. Yeah, that was my gut instinct. I'll put her there for now and see what happens as we go. She is very much like a phone addict in my mind. Oh, Juyuan. CB's favorite. Ju. I think Juyuan's too busy to hang out with you, but she would definitely be the one to text on your birthday. Like she seems like the type to have a reminder on her calendar, like today is your friend's birthday, and she'll text you. Kind of like a Facebook mom. That's the best way I can put it. Always know what gift to get because she's a cop and she can see your search history. Stop. That's creepy when you put it that way. I feel like Julie is too awkward to do that. She's not very cunning in that way. She will make sure to remember at least. Yeah, for sure. I think she would be on top of the schedule. She doesn't even hold hands. Yeah. Okay. I think she would be... Yo, you think she digs up a last minute gift? Really? That's even lower. But it's like her half-empty coffee cup. Nah, she wouldn't do that unless that's what is that what you want from Juyuan? CB, is that what your fantasy is? Gross. I'm okay with the middle tier. I think that's okay. Koleda, our president. Oh, you know. Okay, never mind then. You're not that much of a simp for Juyuan. Good to know. Koleda? Gosh, I don't know. I guess she would be fun to hang out with. Honestly, she might be a last-minute gift giver. Koleda, you feel will want to do something, but is too busy or doesn't know what to do. Yeah, I can agree to that. You don't simp for cartoons like some people. Look. They're not cartoons. They're real in my book, okay? Yeah, I think she would dig up a last minute gift just because she doesn't know what to do or how to give it to you. She would be awkward in that sense. You feel like Koleda will be asking Big Bro Anton for advice. Oh, that's so cute. You'd be right. Okay, that would be like the foil tier then. And there's Big Sis Grace. I think she would forget. Unless you are Billy or some other intelligence construct, she will forget your birthday. She does not care. Yeah, Grace forgets. Pepperidge Farm remembers and Grace forgets. 100% excellent. Oh. Okay. Well, that was easy. She doesn't even know what day it is. Yeah. Yep, true that. But she knows all the Bang Boom manufacture dates. Oh, yeah, like release dates. Sorry, I just got a birthday text from a friend. Wait, it's my birthday? Surprise! I'm a big girl now. Ooh, Lycon. That's a birthday planner in my book. I think Lycon would do even more of a serious planning job than Corin would. I'm gonna brush past CB's joke. Lycon would make sure you have the perfect day. Oh shit, it's her birthday and you didn't take her anywhere. Lonnie, stop. I feel like most of Victoria's a planner. Yeah. Even more so than Corin. Yeah. I think the three main would be a planner. Did Coco say anything? Yeah, she said, give me food. Yeah, I think these three would be planners, but unfortunately Rena would be the cook instead of like taking you out somewhere or ordering a caterer. That's her way of saying happy birthday all. I don't think she knows it's my birthday. Unfortunately for everyone, Rena is a planner. Yeah, I was about to say, unfortunately, she's the planner and she's the cook. That's great. Oh, Ambi? Ambi seems like a hangout. You know, she would take you to the movies and maybe grab a burger with you. I would love that personally. That sounds like a great time. MB's 100% a hangout. Okay, I'm glad you agree there. Yeah, I can totally picture her. Envy's a BFF. Yes, best girl. Burgers. I would love some burgers. Let's do this. There we go. Top of the best friend tier. Ambi best girl. Burger queen. I would love that. Just a movie date. Oh man, Nicole? That's a tricky one. I feel like she's too stingy for even a gift card, but she wouldn't forget. Maybe. I think she eventually texts happy birthday. Last minute gift. I don't know if she would get a gift. Nicole will get you a gift card and it's not even used. I don't know about that either. I think she would give you like an expired gift card. An expired coupon maybe. It's half used. Okay, yeah. She would probably snag a gift card that only has like $5 on it maybe. Definitely on the lower end of this. Billy? Hate to put Ben and Nicole on the same tier. Yeah, but like they're both money oriented, so. Or she gives you coupons to a restaurant. Yeah, that's the vibe. I guess I'll put gift card / coupon. I don't know about Billy. As much as I love him, I don't think he'd be a planner, really. He'd definitely be fun to hang out with. We're just putting all the cunning hairs in the third tier. Billy feels like a hangout. I kind of agree. Like to the arcade. Oh, true that. Billy's a BFF for me. Yeah, I know you love Billy as much as I do. Maybe more. Billy's great. Yeah, I don't think Nicole pays him enough for him to afford a gift. So I'll put him under Ambi, above Nekomata. Watching Starlight Night movie. That'd be fun. The cunning hairs are just too broke, so they hang out with you, make you pay. Oh, hello, Jane. Jane. I feel like she would just text you. Maybe dig up a last minute gift. She's definitely too busy to hang out with on your birthday of all things. You feel like Jane will get you a small present. Don't think she forgets so much, she just chooses not to do anything. Yeah, I agree with both statements. She is so nonchalant. Last minute gift, I think. That's a nice middle ground there. Last minute, okay, yeah, that feels about right. I am okay with that for her. Seth would do his best to celebrate you, but in what way? I don't think he'd plan a party. He probably would get a gift at least. He's just so like... He's such a goody two-shoes. Seth would try to get you a nice gift. Yeah, I feel that way too. Yeah, let's put him up there. Next to my boy Anton, my two electric boys. Oh, Chinyi feels like a gift card. Just like, you know, how a grandma would do. Like, get yourself a nice little thing. Get yourself a nice video game. She's also a robot, so an android, so I think she might not get the... Chingy's a gift card or a text. Yeah, I think as a robot, she doesn't really understand the significance of a birthday, so she'll just say like, here, I got you a gift card. And it fits the grandma vibes. Oh, Caesar. Caesar, I think, could go either way. I think she might forget. Or she could be like the best friend to hang out with. I feel like this could go either way for Caesar. Caesar's pretty... Caesar remembers, but the wrong day. So would that put her in the eventually texts tier then? She means well, yes, for sure. That's definitely true. She wants you to feel loved. Probs eventually. Okay. You know, I'm convinced I can roll with that. Yeah, that feels pretty fitting. Bernice is a planner. Are you kidding me? She has to be the planner. She will invite the whole outer ring to her bar, make sure you're there, and drink till you black out, probably. Dance the night away. She is the partier. Yanagi seems like a gift giver. Bernice plans a massive party but has no idea it's your birthday. She just wants to party. That's a good point. She has everyone's birthdays planned out. Yeah. I like that. She's any kind of occasion to party, she's there. She will be there. Yanagi, I think, would be just a gift giver. Like, she knows everybody's birthdays. Nagi will get you a thoughtful gift. Yeah, I agree. She would prepare a gift a month in advance, probably. More so than Seth. Interesting that the electric people are all in the same tier up here. Lighter would forget, in my opinion. So far, the Zappy Zaps are good at gift giving. Yeah, I noticed that too. That's great. I love my electric agents. Lighter would forget. He can't even remember your name. I don't think he would know your birthday. You guess they have quite electric personalities. Shocking, isn't it? Lighter's a forget or eventually text. Yeah. I feel like he just doesn't care. He remembers because of Bernice's party. But like, if he's at the party, then he wouldn't have to text you, so... I think he would just forget. Not as hard as Grace. She wouldn't bother to learn your birthday, but I think he just would forget. This is a pretty great tier list so far. It's more even than I thought. Alright, approaching the last half here. Miyabi? Miyabi forgets. You'd feel bad that Lighter forgets. You expect Grace to forget. You expect Grace to forget. This is a great description of the two. Miyabi probably would forget too, just because she's so engrossed in her training. The new standard of making a diverse cast. You mean like, based on this tier list? This is the criteria? That's not a bad idea though. Like this displays how different each character's personality is. The birthday tier list test. I like that we could make this a thing. She might do a last minute gift. But the gift is training. That's true. That's true. I kind of like that idea. She's definitely related to training somehow. Yeah. Probably last minute. Yeah. If not training, it's gonna be something melon related. Oh, Harumasa? Masa. I feel like Harumasa would be a planner just because he celebrates life so much. Like, he values living so much that he wants to... Oh, hang out for sure? Oh, you're not a fan of him? He's your Nicole. Whoa, you're the first person who's ever said that. Oh my gosh. That's surprising. Hang out. Yeah, I can say hang out. He's not energetic enough for a party. What? Yeah, that's surprising. We are not the same. Okay, confirmed. CB loves Harumasa. Yeah, Harumasa is probably our favorite agent story. So far, at least. Yeah, I can be convinced. I don't think he would be energetic enough for a party, but he would definitely want to celebrate your life somehow. Hang out? Yeah. More than Nekomata? Nah, that feels right. He would... Oh, he straight up tried to claim credit for our hard work and Sokaku called him out. You do not abide by credit stealers. Okay. I don't exactly remember this, but yeah. That's fair. That is totally valid. We are all entitled to our opinions. I don't know. I think Harumasa has the most depth to his character. Like, he is so interesting. He is so much more rounded out than I expected him to be. That was in the Pale Hollow story. And you were limited. Oh, that would be the one story I skipped through. I didn't read everything for that one. That would be why I don't remember. But yeah, I still think he would celebrate you at the very least. Astra is a planner, maybe? Would she even have the time for a party, though? Astra would give you a personal concert. What do you mean? Oh, that's true. She would. She totally would. She would, like, slip out of her audition or movie filming and then take you to Port Elpis and put on a personal show. She wants to do something nice. She's always wants to skip work. Yeah. She doesn't care if she has the time. Evelyn would care if she has the time. Evelyn would, yes. That's a good point. Okay. So not really a party, but she would be a hangout. Yeah. She would do like an impromptu celebration. Probably there. I can totally see that. You right though. I only just pulled Astra, so forgive me for my lack of understanding on her character. Evelyn seems like a texter. She's just too busy. She has it on her schedule, kind of like Juyuan. She has it on her schedule, but she doesn't have the time for it. Last minute texter, okay. Eventually texts. Just text. Okay, I'm glad we're agreeing on that much. How soon would she text? I'm gonna put her with Juyuan just because they're on like the same kind of workaholic mentality to me. Maybe Juyuan's a bit more goody two-shoes. Alright, should we skip Silver Soldier Ambi? That's Are we gonna treat Silver Soldier as a different personality? Like this will be her. Anybody? Yeah. Should we treat this as her Silver Squad days? Like the way she cared about her sisters? She wants 2 hangouts. No, she wants 2 burgers. She wants to try all the burgers. Like as a captain, as a squad captain, should we treat this differently? Double fisting burgers, yep. I'm gonna want burgers after this. You know what? Maybe we'll just skip Silver Soldier. That feels a little awkward. Yeah, I think I'll skip that. Pulchra would eventually text, I think. She doesn't seem the type to give you anything, so she would just be like, oh, I heard it was your birthday. Bernice mentioned it was your birthday. SMB is unknown, that's true. Okay, let's do that then. Pulchra is a def eventually text. Yeah. Pulchra feels like a gift card type and then tell us some free gossip. Yeah, definitely somewhere around there. I feel like the free gossip would come after the text though. Either way, she's like definitely the lowest effort. Like she doesn't really care much about birthdays and anniversaries. All her invite mission things are about her pretending she doesn't care about anyone. Oh yeah, you're right though, I forgot. Yeah, so maybe she's the epitome of pretends to forget. And so she eventually texts you. But she doesn't want to seem too clingy, so she doesn't get you a gift or a gift card. She just texts. I like that. I think that's pretty fitting. Trigger, I think might give you a gift. I think she would be the one to prepare something nice. You do appreciate that she gives the proxies a hard time. It's refreshing. That's true. She does kind of... She knows how to press their buttons. I don't know. I don't really care for her as an agent, but yeah, she's cool. She walks at her own... She marches to her own beat. Trigger would give a nice gift. Yeah, I think so too. I think she would be too busy for a party, but she wants to show that she cares. She loves her squad mates so much. She would definitely put thought into the gift. And I think... Okay. So these 2 are for the end of season 1. Another Zappy though. Oh, you're right though! This is just gonna be the electric tier. She knows your every move, so she knows what gift to give you maybe. That sounds creepy when you put it that way, but you're not wrong. Even if she can't see. Okay, Vivian... last minute gift? This would be different for the proxy siblings, but let's just treat this as like a general person's birthday. Vivian is a call the cops level. Okay, that's only for the proxies though. Generally speaking. Gift card? She feels like a gift card person to me. She would be all over the planning board for a proxy Faithin birthday, but I think she would just get it over with by giving you a gift card. You don't know her whole character is just proxy fangirl, so yeah. For anyone else, she doesn't care as much. Yeah, she doesn't She doesn't have a whole lot of sympathy, I think. I'll put her right there. Some of the screenshots you saw is real creepy. It can be kind of uncomfy. I don't like Vivian. And after version 1.6 and 7, I like her even less. She was very annoying. I grew so tired of hearing her and seeing her. I'm even more tired of Hugo. I cannot stand this man anymore. I think he would be a last-minute gift giver though. Like, he seems the type to... I'm imagining like Lupin the Third. Like, he swiftly appears by your windowsill at night and be like, "Hey, I got you a rose for your birthday." I made it before the date changed. Last minute because it's more dramatic that way. Yeah, I that's kind of the vibe I get. True, yeah, I think he would be the one to show up like 11 p.m. moonlit at your windowsill with a present. Like, "Look what I got for you. I was busy during the day to get it." He's exhausted. Yes. Okay. In that case, he's at the top. He's so extra. Like, it's last minute, but he wants to make it known. He wants to make it memorable in that way. I can't stand this man. I don't get the girls who are obsessing over him. And this leaves us the Season 2 characters. Yishin? I don't know about Yishin. She might be forgetting. She doesn't strike me as the type to be stingy about anniversaries and such. I think she gets a nice gift. She seems very thoughtful and caring. That's true, yeah. She's definitely caring about her disciples. As our Shifu, she'd probably do something nice. Okay. Majority says she would be thoughtful. Is that our first non-electric in the second tier? Okay, let's do it then. I would put her probably there. I don't think she would be as meticulous as the first three, but she's more thoughtful than Seth, I think. Alright, a first non-zappy zap in that tier. That's interesting. I do like Yishin, but she's great. She's a lot funnier than I expected. Like, I thought she was gonna be your typical mysterious mommy type, but no, she's like actually humorous, very casual. And she's got some traumatic backstory, as Zenless tends to do. Pan, oh my gosh, Pan? I want to say he'd be the planner only because he wants to whip up a good feast. Pan would plan. I like that phrase. Nice rhyme. Pan, the plan. Pan's got a plan. Alright, let's do it. Next to Bernice. The Pan with the plan. There we go. Yes. I love it. Yeah, I think he'd be more enthusiastic than the Victoria housekeeping crew. Definitely a better cook than Rena. I love it. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I love Pan so much, but he's so great. And then there's our tiger girl. I think she would just hang out. She'd be like, Senior Fufu will take you to the best dim sum place. Like that's kind of the vibe I get with Jufufu. Hangout type. Okay, great. I'm glad we get the same vibe. My furry arc? No. I say as I put the two furries up top. Well, Ben's at the bottom, but... oh, I guess Polka too. I swear I'm not a furry. Like, I like Pan for his character, like his personality. I don't... it's not so much the fact that he is a panda. Like, that does help, but that's not the main reason I like him so much. Not me furiously defending myself not being a furry. Pan is great. His trust event was so great. Yeah! I wasn't expecting them to cram his whole backstory into the trust events, though. That came out of nowhere. I love how they made so many panda references in one of the events, though. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, Pan's great. I hope I can use him more in combat. He's actually got decent attack. Anyways, Jufufu is a hangout. Next to Nekomata, probably there. I saw somebody suggest Nekomata and Jufufu as a rare pair ship, and I was like, you know what? I can kind of get behind that. Yeah, I can kind of see that happening. The two cat girls. That backstory is what got you to like him? Oh, interesting. Cool. It was definitely an unexpected backstory. They kept going like, yes, but, yes. But wait, there's more. It's a shame they had to cram it all in the trust event though, because I would have loved to have like at least the comic panel style animations to depict his past. That would have been more compelling, I think. You want Polka and Nekomata to do crimes together? That would be a fearsome. That would be a fierce duo, I think. Okay. This is a pretty top-heavy tier list. I thought maybe it would be a bit more in the middle, but this is actually more pyramid shaped than I thought. So we got surprise birthday party planners Bernice, Pan, Victoria Trio, Sokaku, gift givers Anton, Trigger, Yanagi, Shifu, and Seth. Seth suddenly feels out of place there, but I guess that's fine. BFFs Ambi, Billy, Astra, Jufufu, Nekomata, and Harumasa. The texters, Chronic Texter Ellen, Juyuan, and the busybody Evelyn. Last minute gift givers, the dramatic Hugo, Tsundere Lucy, Kaleda, Miyabi, and the Rizzler. Eventually text Soldier 11, Piper, Caesar, Polka, gift card giver Ben, Nicole, Chingy, Vivian. That tier cracks me up. And then the forget tier, Grace and Lighter. I feel like that would be a rare pair. Oy. This feels pretty good. I feel like this is objectively accurate. So, yeah. You love that even though the characters share ranks, they're there for different reasons. Oh, yeah. I was about to mention that too. I was like, even though no one is a copy of the others. True that. Yeah, they all have different nuances. Like, they're the fine print for each character. The reasoning is different, but in general, that is the overall category for their actions. Yeah, this does demonstrate that Zenless does a great job with like the diversity of characters. I already kind of knew this. Their character design is great, but this kind of proves to me the personalities are also very different enough. You have a pretty wide range of characters. Anton with an armful of party supplies just excitedly telling you what he's putting in. That'd be so funny. You got your next fic idea, Silvery. Proxy, check it out. I went to Party City today. I got you all the best gifts. Just you wait. I can totally see that happening. Ben gave me the funds, Grace is preparing the space, and the president is giving me the go. It's an idea, yeah. Alright, yep, this feels pretty good. It's a shame we don't have the Spook Shack girls just yet. We could make guesses, but not much a surprise, but it's the thought that counts, yes. Yeah, we love our bro. We love our... He's doing his best. Alright. Well, I shall save this and probably post it to HoYoLab so we can all share our work today. And then I'll also post a link to the VOD. I might have the VOD up tomorrow, if not Wednesday. It'll be on my YouTube, so if you haven't followed me there, you can find the link down below. His heart is bigger than his brains. That's not true. His heart is big, his brain is big, it's just very muscular. Not as wrinkly. Veiny? Yes. This music is great. Oh, this was the PubSec event music, that's what it was. God, Zenless's music is all great, what am I talking about? Alright, good deal.